Okay, we're off to yet another problem. So let's try it out. So this is example 2.4. And so here's our problem statement. Ooh, this is a fun one. So we have a roof of a building and it's subjected to a wind force of 600 newtons. Now this wind force acts perpendicular to the surface of the roof. Now this is where it's going to get really wonky. This force is perpendicular to the surface of the roof. And wants you to resolve this force into its vertical and horizontal rectangular components. Okay. Now, luckily for us, it already tells us a lot from this picture. We don't have to figure out too much. We don't have to worry about this angle right here of 30 degrees because it shows it to us. So my suggestion to you is that we draw this really big before we try to solve. Do this, we can draw it really big and it'll help us out. So 600 right here. This is a right angle. This is 30 degrees. This is 60 degrees. And I know a whole bunch now. I'll name these sides. That's Fy, that's Fx. This one is the opposite side from 30, or the adjacent side to 60. Another one is the adjacent side to 30, or the opposite side from 60. Depending which angle you choose, it'll just change how you solve the problem. So we're going to use F to determine the value of Fy. So for this one right here, where it looks like they're making Fy this line right here, so 30 degrees is adjacent to it. So I'll be doing adjacent over hypotenuse for 30 degrees, which will be Fy over 600 newtons. I plug that in and I get negative 520 newtons. For this one, I did not bother trying to change the angle. I just realized I need to add that negative sign because it's pointing down, and positive is up here. This is the negative direction. I do the exact same thing for my Fx. Sine of theta, because I'm doing it big, if I do it big right here, this is Fx, this is Fy, and it all depends on what angle I choose. Since I chose the 30 degree angle, Fx is on the opposite side, and Fy is the adjacent side. That changes how I solve the problems. So I then plug that in, and what I get is that Fx is going to be 300 newtons. Now I could have done this differently. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show it to you differently so you can see it. I could have said, well, I'm going to do it 60 degrees. Now would have changed how I did the problem, it would not change the answer. So if I use 60 degrees instead, the opposite angle, well then this side is adjacent and this side is opposite. Now we get that Fy is equal to 600 sine of 60 and Fx is equal to 600 cosine of 60. That would equal 300 and the other one would equal 520. So it works out either way. Whichever way you want to do it, it will work out properly. Just be careful that you are consistent. That whatever angle you're choosing to use, that you make sure you are using the right trig function for that angle, for that particular angle. So that's it for this example problem. I hope it helps you. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.